breakfast is the most important meal of the day, or so we've always been told. But what if I told you that some of America's most popular breakfast chains are actually giving you the worst start? Before you order another stack of pancakes or crack that second egg, listen closely. From limp bacon and bland flapjacks to overpriced healthy meals that are all show and no substance, not all breakfast spots are created equal. In this video, we'll name names. You'll find out which chains to avoid and which two, yes, only two, are truly worth your time and money. You might be surprised by the winners. And because we're all about saving you from disappointment, please hit that like button now. Share your own breakfast horror stories in the comments and subscribe to EatFrame so you never miss a chance to make better food decisions. Let's start with Denny's. It's practically an American roadside icon, open 24/7 and famous for its Grand Slam breakfast. On paper, Denny's is the perfect spot for late-night cravings. In reality, it's often a gamble. The pancakes lack flavor, the eggs come out rubbery, and the bacon frequently arrives limp and undercooked. Even those hash browns that should be golden and crispy often show up soggy. Denny's has even phased out some fan favorites, like their whimsical Hobbit hole eggs in a basket. Without those bright spots, a trip to Denny's feels more like a plate of regret than a satisfying meal. Have you ever had a good experience at Denny's, or were you disappointed too? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like this video if you're tired of lackluster pancakes. Our next stop is IHOP, the International House of Pancakes. It sounds like paradise for pancake lovers, a huge variety of flavors and names like Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity. For many families, IHOP is a weekend tradition. But the truth is less appetizing. The pancakes are often drenched in syrup and whipped topping, masking any real pancake flavor. Omelets, waffles, and French toast are just okay. Nothing stands out. Everything feels mass-produced, made to a formula that prioritizes quantity over quality. It feels less like a house of pancakes and more like a pancake factory. IHOP works if you're on a long road trip and need something fast, but if you want a memorable breakfast, there are better options. Like this video and share your IHOP stories below. Your comments help others make smarter breakfast choices. Bob Evans might conjure memories of farm-fresh sausage and home-style cooking. For decades, the chain leaned on that reputation. They serve huge portions. Order their whole hog breakfast and you'll get bacon, sausage, ham, eggs, hotcakes, and French toast. But quantity doesn't equal quality. People across the country now complain that the once legendary hotcakes are thick but bland. The sausage lacks flavor, and much of the food tastes like it came from the freezer. Their slogan used to be "down on the farm," but now it feels more like "down from the freezer aisle." If you're looking to fill up cheaply, Bob Evans might suffice. If you care about taste and freshness, you're better off passing this one by. Next up is Panera Bread. It's known for a cozy bakery atmosphere and promotes itself as a healthier upscale cafe. You see menu items labeled clean, cage-free, and artisan and assume you're making a good choice. But many of Panera's breakfast items are pre-made off-site, refrigerated, and reheated. Their soufflés and breakfast sandwiches sound fancy, but they often arrive lukewarm and small. You might pay $8 or $10 for a sandwich that barely fills you up. Even the coffee can be bitter. Yes, the bakery display is full of bagels and pastries, but when you add up the cost of your pastry, coffee, and sandwich, you've spent enough for a full brunch elsewhere, and you leave hungry. If this resonates with your experience, like this video and comment with your own Panera stories. We want to hear them. Huddle House is a southern chain that advertises a friendly, round-the-clock diner experience, often positioning itself as a rival to Waffle House. On the menu, you'll find biscuits and gravy, country fried steak, waffles, stuffed hash browns, and more. It sounds enticing, but Huddle House has one huge problem: consistency. At one location, you might get a decent plate of eggs and bacon. At another, you'll be handed an oily mess that leaves you feeling heavy and uncomfortable. Their signature stuffed hash browns, layered with steak, eggs, cheese, and gravy, can turn into an overcooked, greasy sponge if they're left on the grill too long. Many of the restaurants are franchised, and quality varies wildly. If you're stranded on a highway at 2 a.m. and Huddle House is the only place open, go ahead.
Otherwise, you can skip it. First Watch launched as a modern cafe for health-conscious foodies. Think avocado toast topped with radishes, rainbow-hued juice flights, quinoa bowls, and seasonal specials. The food looks gorgeous in photos, making it perfect for Instagram. But appearances can be deceiving. Many diners leave First Watch unimpressed. The bacon is thick and tasty, but that's about it. The avocado toast is often just a smear of avocado on a thin slice of bread, and it costs $12 to $15. Quinoa bowls and frittatas can be bland, and portions are smaller than you'd expect for the price. Add in long weekend waits, and you've got an overhyped eatery that's more about style than substance. If you've tried First Watch, did you love it or feel let down? Share your experience in the comments and hit that like button if you appreciate this honest assessment. Shoney's is a blast from the past for many Americans. Decades ago, their breakfast buffet was a road trip staple. You could load up on French toast, eggs, bacon, sausage, fruit, and pastries. Today, Shoney's is a shadow of its former self. In the locations that still have a buffet, the food often sits under heat lamps until it's overcooked and tasteless. Eggs become rubbery, pancakes dry out, and the gravy develops a skin. Cleanliness varies, and some locations feel dated. Outside of nostalgia, there's little to recommend here. With so many other breakfast options available, it's wise to leave Shoney's in your memories. Now for the good news. Not every breakfast chain falls short. Two places consistently deliver on tradition, value, and flavor. The first is Cracker Barrel. This chain has mastered the art of comfort food. Walking into a Cracker Barrel feels like stepping into an old country store, rocking chairs out front and shelves filled with classic candies and toys. Their breakfast menu features fluffy buttermilk pancakes with real maple syrup, biscuits made from scratch, and a hash brown casserole that's pure comfort. Their bacon is crisp, the sausage is seasoned just right, and the coffee is hot and fresh. Try the Grandma Sampler and you'll get pancakes, eggs cooked how you like them, ham, bacon, sausage, and your choice of fried apples or more of that irresistible casserole. Whether you're in Tennessee, Ohio, or California, Cracker Barrel delivers consistent quality. It's not health food, but it's a hearty, satisfying meal that feels like home. The second gem is Waffle House. You'll find it along highways and towns throughout the South, marked by its bright yellow sign. Open 24/7, Waffle House is unpretentious and welcoming. You can watch as your eggs are cracked onto the griddle, hash browns sizzle, and waffle batter is poured. The waffles come out crisp on the outside and fluffy inside. The bacon and sausage are hot and flavorful. You can customize your hash browns in dozens of ways: scattered, smothered, covered, chunked, or topped with onions, cheese, chili, or jalapenos. Prices are low. For the cost of a fancy latte elsewhere, you get a full plate at Waffle House. The decor is simple, but the atmosphere is pure diner charm. You might sit next to a trucker, a young family, or a couple of night owls. Everyone is welcome. Waffle House delivers exactly what it promises: hearty food, cooked to order at a fair price. If you haven't tried it, give it a chance. Many who do become lifelong fans. So there you have it. 7 breakfast chains to avoid and 2 that will make your morning. Breakfast sets the tone for your day. Life's too short to settle for rubbery eggs and soggy pancakes. Choose restaurants that respect your taste buds and your wallet. If this guide helps you avoid a bad breakfast or discover a new favorite, please hit that like button now. Share your own breakfast horror stories in the comments, and subscribe to EatFrame so you never miss a chance to make better food decisions. We'll be back soon with more tips on where to eat, what to skip, and how to enjoy every meal. Thanks for watching, and happy breakfasting, America.